let's talk about social media for a second. More specifically with your screen name on Instagram. Okay? Now, wanted to see if you could break down any of these elements for the audience. 441.kj.
Yeah, that's why I grew up. 441, so it just stuck there.
And care to share what that represents?
Represent where I'm from for real, like the street name for real. I can't get a whole street because hell yeah.
And what area are you referring to here?
Kathleen, Georgia, 478.
Also in this bio of yours, ATL.
Yeah,
Care to share the meaning behind that phrase?
it just where I'm stationed at now. I don't live in Warner Robins no more.
And that's short for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag free Chez. Hashtag
Yeah.
free Josh.
Free Chad, free Josh, no cap. And my brothers, they coming home real soon, like real soon.
Now, biologically related to either of these two, or just using the phrase figuratively speaking?
Not biologically, but you might as well say, for real. Not for real.
Hashtag better living soon.
Not for real. That's my motto for real. I got that from Slimelife Shawty, but I don't, what's the name? I've been spreading that out, so people think it come from me, but nah, it ain't come from me. That's just something I live up to. Cause always better living. Like you can be doing good, but you can always do better. So I say better living soon.
Now, what about TikTok as well? Care to share your screen name on TikTok?
Yeah, a.s.k. KJ.
And wanted to see if you could break down any of these elements for the audience as well. After your name, you have a red heart emoji and a snake emoji.
It ain't nothing to it for real.
478 with a pin drop.
You feel me? 478. It's Warner Robins, Georgia. I got that shit tatted on me.
For those in the audience, getting to know you for the very first time, care to share where you were born?
I was born in Warner Robins, Georgia.
And care to share where you were raised as well?
Kathleen, Georgia. Not too far out from Warner Robins.
And how far of a drive, distance-wise, is that?
Shit. Sorry, like 7 minutes.
And care to share where you reside these days?
Atlanta.
Now, what were the different reasons for the moves back then for you? From Warner Robins to Kathleen, and then Kathleen to Atlanta.
Really, it started in Kathleen, but like the way my house was set up, if I hit a left out my driveway, I'm in Warner Robins. I hit a right, I'm in this place called Perry. So now I'm in like all the way in Atlanta, just like an hour and 30 away.
And what was the reason for ATL for you?
This is where I really make my money, and this is where I collab and like where I found the best interest. I was gonna move to Houston, but Houston ain't got nothing on Atlanta for real.
Now, what age was the move from Warner Robins to Kathleen for you, and then to ATL?
I say I grew up all my life in Kathleen. Like that's why I was raised up at. So I say from Kathleen to Atlanta, damn, probably like I say 18, 19.
And care to share your current age at this point?
I'm 22.
And your birthday, the month and the day perhaps?
April 30th. Taurus.
So just to be clarifying here, you were born in Warner Robins as in like hospital-wise?
Yeah, hospital-wise.
Okay, so you were really in Kathleen the whole time.
My
Just
whole
that
life.
hospital
Yeah.
scenario leads to Warner Robins. And when it comes to Kathleen, does it get any more specific than that for you? Like a particular portion of Kathleen you represent or a claim, things of that nature?
Lake Joy, baby. For sure.
Now, what was that like growing up in that area for you?
Shit. It was I don't know, it was hectic, but shit, we made it happen. Shit, we here now, yeah.
And just to be more specific, once again, when you say Joy Lane, am I pronouncing that right?
Lake Joy.
Lake Joy, sorry. Lake Joy, that was the whole entire upbringing as well, or was that a particular portion in your life, just that area?
That was the whole entire upbringing for real. Where I spent all my years at.
Now, what was the top point for you during your upbringing in that environment? What was your highest point or most positive moment growing up for you there?
My most positive moment being there. Most positive.
Yeah, was there a moment when you look back in that area that you were really proud of? You got the opportunity to do or take or whatever the case may be.
I say I don't regret like struggling. Like it built me to who I am today. So I say the positive, like being like brought up by my grandma. Like I don't regret that. Like struggling, it teach you with survival skills, all that, how to handle different search situations, how to get it on your own. So like I say that's the most positive. Like just experiencing to come up for real and molded me to who I am.
Now, when it comes to this struggle that you're describing here, what was the bottom point for you? Just dealing with that. What was maybe your lowest point in the struggle or most negative moment growing up with that?
Shit. Too many, I say. Sleeping with the lights off. Hanging the clothes up on the clothesline. Shit. AC going out, no fan. Really a lot, no food. Helping with the bills at a young age when I barely got it myself. It's just a whole lot for real.
And how were you able to survive that description? How did you make it?
Like I always say, God, I mean, he gonna make a way every trip. But how was I able to survive? Really my grandma, she made it happen. Like, even though stuff still occurred, like sleeping the lights off and stuff, like we never like just asked for help for real. So I don't know.
And when you say no AC, things of that nature, we're talking summertime.
Yeah, summertime for sure.
What's the longest you think you went without electricity for?
I'd probably say a week and a half. Some days we gotta go stay at our auntie house and shit like that.
Now, mentally, has this been something you sought any professional help over? Dealing with the struggle, maybe any other traumatic experiences you had growing up?
What you say again?
Mentally, have you sought any professional help just dealing with that?
Oh, have I seek help?
Yes.
Nah. I thought about it though, I ain't gonna care. I thought about like getting a therapist and shit, but
What stopped you?
shit. I feel like it ain't nothing they can do that I can't do. Like really, they not you, they not your brain. So you just venting to them just for them to give you answers based off what they think for real. I don't think it's too much helping for real.
And that's just an assumption here without trying it.
Yeah, that's just an assumption because I ain't never went.
But are you open to it in the future at all?
If I ever get to that point again, maybe.
Now, there are some people who say things like, don't know if I'll make it to see the age of 18. 21, for example. Did you have any of these thoughts yourself growing up in Kathleen?
I ain't really have that thought like you said, won't see past 18. I ain't have that thought, like I ain't never just say I want to live past 18, but like, there's some other shit for real.
Now, be that as it may, knowing what you know now, hypothetically speaking here, what would you have said to your younger self back then, if anything?
Hard times don't last forever. and better living soon again. I wish I knew that motto as younger.
Which is a hashtag, as previously mentioned, that's embedded in your Instagram profile, for example.
Yeah, for sure.
And you've mentioned it previously in another portion of questions, but just for this portion, for those tuning in for the very first time, getting to know you, care to share that screen name on IG once again?
a.s.k KJ, all platforms, 441 KJ too.
Now, ask you a variety of questions here in regards to your upbringing. Is there anything you want to discuss in regards to that alone? Or question you weren't asked, people want to know about your upbringing as well?
Nah, not for real.